What's going on, Gooners? Ryan Williams, AFC, back with another match preview. Of course, this is the FA Cup preview. It's Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Of course, follow my other channel, Ryan is War, where I do a lot of social topics to talk about. Of course, Socially Outcasted is the new show. I talk about pretty much everything. A little background check on me if you guys are interested. I give you my life situations, and you know, all these are subjective. You can make what you want of it. Leave it in the comment section, of course, and subscribe to that channel. I'm going to put the link in the bottom of this video. So let's get into Arsenal in the next round of the FA Cup. Of course, we take on Bournemouth, and when you look at both teams in the league, Bournemouth, yeah, they won their last game, but they're trying to get out of relegation. You know what I mean? Right now, they are really in big trouble in the Premier League. As for us, we're still off the top four, but, you know, after an impressive comeback to draw, and I know in my last video I got a little bit excited, but I gotta be honest, man, I don't really give a shit. And I've had a Chelsea fan kind of get at me. You're playing for one. You're celebrating over a point. I'm not being funny, mate. You're in a better position than us, right? You haven't had the amount of trouble as us this season, but yet you didn't get the job done when our players were all over the gaff within the first half an hour, and we had a red card, and yet we're what? This is the best time we've seen. This is the best game we've seen Arsenal not lose their heads coming back from a goal down. You guys going like you guys ain't fucking suffered before. Because I remember a time when you motherfuckers weren't doing shit. Just saying. Yes, that's many, many years ago. But let's face it, you guys are wobbling. You guys are making fourth possible for other teams to try and take you out the game. And I'm not being funny. The last time we went a man down to you at Stamford Bridge, you pumped us 6-0. So what's the excuse for this one? Oh, we got lucky. No, we showed fucking fight. That's why I got hyped in that video. So again, you know, no salt. And I'm not being sensitive. I'm just saying it how it is. Yeah? Like, you're acting like Chelsea's never done this. We're not acting like Manchester United ain't going through it. Do you know what I mean? Football is a fucking game. And we're all going to be emotionally invested in our teams. With a point collected from being 10 men down when you rip yourselves off after that penalty was conceded. It's as simple as that. And if you look at the stats of the game, are you still going to call me... Yo, I just have to get this out there, man. I just found it so funny. I just found it so funny. But again, and people saying, oh, you're 10th, you're 10th, you're 10th. I'm not being funny, mate. You need to worry about your own team. Yeah, we might be 10th for now. But if we start turning them into W's and you keep fucking yourselves over, and you know who I'm talking about, you'll probably join us. So I'd keep it zipped for now. You have enough problems, yeah? Anyways, now we got that off. I've got the banter off. Arsenal, yes, we're 10th in the league. It could be doing a lot better, of course. We know it's still going to take time. Right now, we haven't really bought anyone in the transfer window. Well, as I woke up this morning, I found out we're pretty much going to be signing this guy from Flamengo in the Brazilian league, another Brazilian player. Cool. We all know the last quality Brazilian player that we signed, and of course, that's young Gabriel Martinelli. Chelsea fans know very, very well, as well as Kante. But anyways, enough of the salt. We keep it professional here. So again, what are we going to do with this match? FA Cup. Do we go strong? Do we put some of the kids out? Of course, we know Tyrese George-Jones is out on loan. Emil Smith-Rowe on loan. Dino Mavropanos is out on loan. So that's 3 guys that are out on loan. So, I mean, there's no excuse not for strong players to come in this game And let's be real, we need a trophy this season. I feel it'll be good. You know what I mean? I thought last season we were unlucky in how the season ended. Of course, that poor run. And we only had Europa League to kind of really fall back on, because top four, after that Brighton game, when we threw it away, that was it. That was it. And we were having poor games within that run. Wolves, Leicester, Everton, Palace at home. Oh, jeez. There were so many games last season that just said we were not getting top four. And literally the door was open, because Spurs and Chelsea and Manchester United were literally playing hot potato with it. And Chelsea and fucking Tottenham ended up getting third and fourth. And this season is chill. We're really, really a shadow of our former selves. And I mean, even last season. And last season, it went up and then it crashed badly. So, you know, for me, I really feel we need a good cup run. Whether it's the FA Cup, whether it's the Europa League. Yeah, man. Don't know. But listen, FA Cup, probably one of my favourite cup competitions growing up as a kid. Of course, we all remember Ray Parlour, Freddie Lundberg in that cup final against Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? And or even let's bring it to, or even the fucking penalty shootout against Manchester United, or even when we won our first FA Cup our first trophy since that particular penalty shootout against Manchester United, against Hull. We all remember the scenes, and then Villa, and then beating Chelsea in the final. I mean, man, we've had some good times, you know what I mean? And especially, we are right now the top, we're the only club right now who have the most FA Cups, do you know what I'm saying? So, for us to get to that final and hopefully bring that trophy home will be good. Do you know what I mean? It'll be a good feel factor. Again, we haven't won a trophy since probably the season before Arsene Wenger stepped down. And yeah, man, I mean, it's been a lot. It's been a lot to take in since then. We've had 3 managers since Arsene Wenger. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, Mikel Arteta, of course, he was one of the players that were able to lift up the FA Cup trophy. So he is our manager at the minute. And let's face it, yes, he's been doing well. I've seen a lot of things on Twitter getting at Arteta already. Oh, he's only drawn a few games and it's all he does is draw. I'm thinking, fuck my life. This guy's been in for 5 fucking minutes and people are moaning and bitching already. Like, listen, I wasn't there when Arsene Wenger first came because I wasn't watching football then. I came a little bit later on. But if you're going to tell me that you don't have some type of enthusiasm with Mikel Arteta, you got to remember the board are solely responsible for Arsenal's decline. A lot of motherfuckers seem to forget that. Yes, we can talk about Wenger overstaying his welcome. We could talk about Unai Emery not being the man and everybody thought, okay, could be the man. Even I did. But guess what? We were getting off Arsene Wenger all the pain that we suffered for years and years. For him shielding the board, especially the owners. And people still fucking moaning. Grow up, man. Just grow the fuck up. Listen, football, Arsenal can't get fixed overnight as much as we all loved and hoped it would. But we have to look at the basics here. People wanted Jose Mourinho. There, Tottenham, yes, they are above us right now in the league. I get it. But they haven't gone plain sailing, have they? Have they? Let's be real. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Alright? So, as far as I'm concerned, you need to back the manager, back whoever comes in, and we just got to keep it going. Because like I said, the board are the ones who have been the problem. Primarily the owners. More than likely them. No, not more than likely. They have been the problem. Like I said, if they'd have backed Arsene Wenger throughout the years of, then maybe we would have got more trophies during the drought. Who knows? We will never know now. And we knew Arsene Wenger was losing it. And I felt personally there was probably a number of times that we had to cut ties with him. But we didn't do that. The board didn't allow that. It took a lot of ruckus from the fans, myself, and a lot of people to say, listen, Wenger, you got to go. Because it was getting very frustrating. So, again, when I see things online, I know I'm very passionate and a lot of people have their opinions and people are going to disagree and agree with other opinions. I get that. But when I'm just seeing online, you're not even giving the man a chance to fucking breathe. Yes, we need to get the W's in, but are you forgetting this is the same squad from the start of the season? Mikel Arteta has had no previous experience. He has been Pep's number 2. And I didn't want him at first. I'm not going to sound like a hypocrite. But from his press conferences, from the way the team has been performing, he has impressed me enough to say, give this man time, give this man money, and let's push on. There's no fucking point moaning about him now. What is there to moan about? We know where we're in. We know where we're at. Yeah? We've been in this situation for years. We can't fucking wake up and get, we've been sponsored by Adidas with a fucking fantastic new kit, right? And expect us to get 4th. A lot of us were deluded enough to say we'll get 4th, not thinking about the defensive issues, not really thinking about or even recovering from Baku. Not even that, but from Baku, even before Baku. Let's talk about from when we lost to Everton away last season, 1-0. That dead team selection. Yeah? Like, I know I'm totally gone off topic, and I will get back to the FA Cup, guys, but I just got to let this out. There is no point getting at a man that has actually put some batteries in us when we could potentially be in 15th to 17th right now, the longer we stayed with Emery. And a lot of people wanted Emery to go. Listen, there's been times I wanted Emery to go even before the time I even come out and said, I need Emery to go. I thought I'd give him a little bit of time, but no, he had to go. He had to go. I said it probably about 2-3 months before he actually got sacked. As I said, you know what, maybe this ain't working out. He's got to go. Simple as that. But we left it too long. Again, you know what I mean? But listen, Arteta is here now, and he's going to do everything in his power to get us going again. And it's going to take a number of years because, look, you got the likes of Liverpool, Man City, Leicester, Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? We don't know what the fuck Manchester United are going to do. You know what I mean? Like, they need to sort their shit out. But the thing is, their owners will give them money. But the joke is, they won't spend it correctly. We all know that with Man United. Tottenham, as tight as they are, they're trying to sort their shit out. My thing is, I'm not fucking feeling all these fans out here dissing Arteta. That's just my personal opinion. Simple as that. But let's get back into the FA Cup game, because I've just been ranting, of course. You know, I had to talk about the fucking Chelsea fan that decided to call me sensitive because apparently I'm celebrating the point. No, I'm celebrating the performance. I'm celebrating the fact that a young 18-year-old who's come from the 4th division of the Brazilian league just skipped past the best holding midfielder in the fucking world in N'Golo Kante. Right. Okay. And also, the fight, the comeback of being 10 men down, you got bottling the lead after 5 minutes. Who's salty, really? Who's really salty? 10th place team are getting dissed by a team that's 4th, but you guys should be doing better. Okay. Just think about that. Just think about what you said. Anyways, enough about that. Let's just get into the game. So, let's get into the team selection. In goal, I'm going to pick Emi Martinez for this one. Right back, I probably would keep AZ Maitland. I'll probably bring AZ Maitland-Niles back into this one. It was nice seeing Bellerin get his first start and a comeback goal for him, especially that brilliant equaliser. Do you know what I mean? But I think Ainsley's done well enough as he's been covering for Bellerin, and especially under Mikel Arteta, he has improved, and he looks like he's taking this right back position very seriously, which is great. So he's going to come in for me. Centre backs, Rob Holding's going to have to come back in here because obviously David Luiz has got a red card, but I'm pretty sure he can feature in this. I'm not too sure about the red card rules. Obviously, I know you miss a game, but, you know, I know Aubameyang can't play this game because he got a 3-match ban. So I'm not 100% sure. And, of course, remember, David Luiz got a straight red. So probably going to see Socrates in for this one. Holding, Socrates. The Socrates is recovered well. We've all seen that video out with him and the rest of the team in the training. Left back, I'm going to put Bukayo Saka in there just in case. I'm not sure where Kolasinac is at with his injuries, so I'm going to put Bukayo back there. Midfield, now this is where it's going to get very interesting. So for me, well, I don't think Bournemouth